I do kind of need to stop recording this game like so far ahead of the actual uploads of it. But you know, I got interrupted a few times while I was recording a while ago, so I thought I might as well ride a KTM. Apparently, let's go for a Suzuki color. But yeah, I was getting interrupted a lot, so I've decided to. Well, I'm going to be recording 2 episodes of this today, so this is my second episode of this today that I'm recording, and I probably won't record it again for a little while, especially because I want to record some Grid Autosport later on. Just going to skip to the race. So yeah, you know, I'm going to stop getting so far ahead on this. But this is the Southern 100 for 600s. I'm recording at the same time as I recorded the last episode, where I talked about the upcoming TT game. Although, depending on how far this is into the future, that game might already be out. Although I doubt it. You know, that game won't be out for months. Probably about maybe like autumn, winter time, and it's not quite near that time yet. So I should be good. All of the 600s seem to start slow for me. I need to brake a bit more in case I rear end anyone, but the Suzuki is a lot faster in a straight line than the Triumph. And apparently the Honda is faster in a straight line than the Suzuki, which means I probably need to unlock the Honda. This is my first Suzuki of the game. Even though the Suzuki is the cover bike, that's the TAS Suzuki that won, like, I think the senior TT. I'm pretty sure this game is based on the 2004 TT, not the 2005, just because there are TT events for lightweight bikes and stuff. I mentioned this a while ago, complaining about the modern TT only having 600s, 650s liters, and you know, the electric bikes are a little bit interesting, but they're electric. Anyway, they dropped all that stuff in 2005, was when they didn't have events for anything smaller than like a 600. So this game must be based on the 2004 TT, based on the fact that it came out in 2005, and it has pretty much every class. You know, there's lightweights and stuff, like real lightweights, not 650 twin lightweights, like lightweights in air quotes that they have now, real lightweight bikes. And the cover bike is a Suzuki because, like I mentioned, in the mid-2000s, the Suzuki was the bike to have at the TT. Although the last time it was the bike to have at the TT was 2008, which, interestingly, and this is a little bit of trivia, the 2008 is the last time a game featuring the TT course came out. Like, I know that a little while ago I did a league race with a Tibetan basket weaving forum on Gran Turismo 6 on the TT, but that's a user-made track, so it doesn't count. I mean, obviously it's been modded into a bunch of games, but official content is what I mean. And when I say something, I usually always mean official content. Like, I don't talk about mods a lot. They need to get like Macau or something into a game. Like the next ride should have Macau or something. Or maybe like if the TT game is successful and they make another one, it needs to have more of the proper road racing championship in it, you know? Like Macau and Ulster and the Southern and this kind of stuff. Work out some kind of deal with Milestone to share the tracks. Hopefully the fictional tracks are like based on the existing other road course tracks, you know, and they're not like, maybe like the fictional tracks pretty much just are the Southern 100 and stuff, but under different names, so that they didn't have to pay licensing and stuff. That'd be pretty neat. I'm not sure if they'll have done that though, just in case. like of copyrights and whatever. You can't really copyright a public road. You know, are the sets of road that make up the Southern 100 copyrighted? Is it copyright to have a racetrack based on this set of roads that make up this track? Surely you could like just recreate the Southern 100 and then give it a different name and not have to worry about a thing. Because like if it wasn't the Southern 100, it'd just be a closed street circuit, you know? Speaking of street circuits and stuff, by this time I should have completed Rally Sport Challenge a little while ago, which makes plus Dirt Showdown 2 off-road racing games I've finished, and you know, chances are Need for Speed Underground and Grid Autosport are still going, and this is definitely still going because I'm playing it right now. So I've only finished off-road games so far, which means I need to hurry up with the road racing, because the road racing is really where I focus on, you know? Off-road racing and rallying is nice, and motocross is my sport. So, you know, I don't have a problem with off-road racing. I really like it, but I want to get cracking with the road racing, because that's where I want to make some progress right now, you know? That's why after Dirt Showdown I prioritized Saturdays for road racing games, and then proceeded to pick a game that is going to take forever to finish. So pretty much nothing is going to come of that. In a way. As I always say, I have tons of games scheduled to play. I need to, like, put together a Google document or something with like the schedule and what games I plan to play and when on it, so that people can go and have a look. Although I'm not really sure there's that many people interested. I'll probably put it together anyway. I don't usually care if people are interested in what I'm up to. You know, usually everything I do is for me, pretty much.
No room for a mistake around this one.
So yeah, I'll probably end up putting something like that together.
Over the hill into Church Bend.
What else?
Don't want to get it wrong around there. Mile on the gas out the day. Great meadow.
I don't know what else to talk about. I should probably save a little bit of commentary for the Grid Autosport episode I'm going to record in a minute. Although I already have a bit of commentary that only applies to that game, so I'll save it for then. For now, not really anything to say. As we go on to the final lap of the 600cc Southern 100, might end up just commentating the race, although there's not a lot to commentate. Oops. Oh yeah, this game has a cockpit view. I'm not going to use it, because you don't get a minimap. Which means I would get lost, crash and die far too often. There is a look back button, there it is. Yep, no one anywhere near me. Just like I thought. I might put some of the TT races on, maybe like the lightweights. I might put that on expert handling. Because I went on the account, or the save profile on this game I have that I've had for years that has a cheat code plugged in that has everything unlocked. And something. I think it was the 600cc Manx GP, and the Manx GP is basically TT races, but you only do one lap of the track. It's much more like a rally, I guess. Although the TT pretty much is a rally, because it's time-based rather than an actual race. Because like a pack of bikes on a street circuit that's like just closed public roads and 37.25 miles long is not going to work. Especially when everyone's as competitive as they are today. and all the time in bike racing, it just wouldn't work. So it's a rally, you know, time based, but the bikes still overtake each other because just like in a real rally, someone that sets off in front of you might be going slower than you are, and you have to overtake them, which isn't a feature in Dirt 4, although it was in Dirt 3 and Dirt 2. In Dirt 4, you can only overtake cars that have crapped out, even if you're like minutes faster than everyone else. But you'd only be minutes faster on easy difficulty, probably. Although I have seen people put some pretty massive gaps on the AI just on the hardest difficulty, so you never know, really. Anyway, there's the Southern 100 for 600s finished. Job done on that one. Got to make sure the tablet stays on. Bunch of exhausts, bikes and a helmet. Well, one bike and a helmet. There's probably another 600. I want to check what it is just before I turn off and switch over to it was not a 600. Oh, I've unlocked all the 750 races, so it was probably a 750. Yeah, it was a Kawasaki. Oh, the Kawasaki, the 1997 KX750. I mean ZX7R or what? The ZX, whatever. The 750, the 1997 model 750cc Kawasaki Ninja, like the race replica one. That is my favorite bike in the whole world. The only bike that can hold a candle is the Norton F1. Anyway, that's the 2002 model, so I'm probably not going to be riding that. Anyway, that was the Southern 100. I'm not going to be moving on to the 750s just yet. I want to finish off the 600s first. 2 more videos of that. Should probably try and figure out how much longer this series is going to take, and then guesstimate how long Right on the Edge might take, so I can figure out how long it will be before I get to the whole Extreme G3 thing. I'll do that later. It's fine. I'll do that later.